his digestive system. So the four major methods of catering is first of all bring from home, buy on the train, which includes waste kitchens, pantry cars, things like that, buy from the station, buy online or phone, and having catering as part of the ticket charges. So these are the five methods that we found out. Now, the major problem that we found is we have a variety problem. We don't have enough choices as far as catering on trains or eating on trains is concerned. So how do we improve that? We had a major discussion as to whether we should have one vendor with many choices or many vendors with many choices, and still inconclusive. So although the majority is tending towards many vendors with many choices. So increase the number of vendors, encourage competition, and therefore eliminate monopoly and monotony. But we also felt that each vendor should have at least 2 or 3 items which are below, say, 50 rupees. Each vendor, irrespective of what he is offering, should have at least 3 items below 50. Now, what he offers for 50 rupees is up to him. We're not going to say anything about quantity as far as that is concerned. We want to encourage regional cuisine wherever we go. And how do we ensure that people know that these are the types of food or these are the vendors available? Advertising on the tickets, both e-tickets as well as from the PRS counters, as well as in the coach and the bay, so everybody has full knowledge of what is available at what prices. Now, as far as pricing and payment methods are concerned, we felt that it's really up to the vendor, the pricing. We are not going to say, except for those Janhar items, 1 or 2 or 3 items. Any payment method, cash, Paytm, cash on delivery, should be encouraged, really up to them. The prices should be displayed prominently and enforced. Problem is, most of the time it's not enforced. Let him fix the prices, but we must enforce that he sticks to those prices and his veg curry doesn't go up in price just because tomatoes are costly. The minimum order value should not be required. Of course, delivery charges can be charged, and it's up to him if he says that, above 500 rupees we won't charge you delivery. That's really up to him. As far as quality, so we said that we must have audit norms set in and enforced by the FSSAI, the Maggie boys, and government food inspectors should do it. IRCTC has no way they're going to get involved in food inspections. Surprise inspections by the food inspectors. Heavy penalty, including revocation of license in case any problem is found as far as the food quality is concerned. Okay. We'll have centralized complaint and lodging and resolution helpline, SMS, WhatsApp, whatever you have. The issue can only be closed by the customer himself. It cannot be closed by the answering authority. Finally, we come to hygiene. We said that the onboard housekeeping service should be increased and maybe extended to all trains. Stations, strategic location of dustbins, both on platforms as well as in trains. Most of our in-train dustbins are inadequate within the first 35 minutes. No throwing of stuff on wayside locations. This is basically for catering staff. The Rajdhani trash goes to the vestibules. Waste disposal at stations only. During meal times, more dustbins should be put inside the vestibule or inside the passageway, so that people can dispose of their meal waste easily rather than throwing it out of the window or out the door. And try to use biodegradable containers and cutlery wherever possible. On toilets, we had a lot of fun on toilets.
Fun in toilets. That's funny, really.
We'll end up with the fun. Okay? Biodegradable, it's almost a failure, so it should be removed.
Correct. Failure. It's a failure.
How do we increase passenger awareness of hygiene? This is a major problem. Poor Mr. Modi is tearing his hair out, whatever is left of it. So we hope that he fumigation and penalty for non-fumigation. be, guys responsible should be held responsible for it. And finally, we said, how do we ensure that people don't use toilets properly, don't go all over the place, aim properly. Okay. So we said we put sensors on non-drop areas. And in case somebody drops on them, the lower door automatically gets locked. That's one suggestion.
The door automatically gets opened.
No, then you can close it again. We come to that, but then we said if you have to put a 500 rupee note, only then the door will open again. Second thing was, the window is actually made out of smart glass. If you drop properly, it remains smoked glass. If you don't drop properly, it becomes plain glass. So that everybody can see what you've done. And that's about all. Thanks.
Any further comments, suggestions to this team?
Sir, I think
Garu.
all our connections can go to regular board.
No.
All our connections go to regular board.
No, they won't.
No, Cheju, you need to specify the spelling of board.
Better take it.
RB is here.
Because these are the questions coming from here.
It's not why we will ask GSP to comment on that. Yeah, we will.
I like the suggestion you made about smart glass turning into clean glass, but the important thing is whether you want to see the person who made it or what he's done.
No, it's
Then you need a smart door or a plain door
we
rather
try
than
to
a
bring a
plain
sense
window.
of shame. So maybe when the window becomes plain, we also have spotlights that turn on inside the
You
toilet.
can't see what he's done. You can only see him.
That's enough. We don't want to see what he's done. That's why you want to see.
Some people might think of that as an advantage, but yeah, yes, sorry.
Sir, insofar as disposal of garbage in the Rajasthan is concerned, it is a fact that the entire garbage cannot be carried right up to the destination. Is impossible. Because a lot of garbage is created when you right from you board the train till you get up. So what I suggest is that instead of what they will do, they will open up that vestibule and throw it on the track. Instead, the authorities or wayside stations must be instructed to send people to collect those bags and then dispose it up properly.
Absolutely, because what you carry on the train only is going to get disposed of.
Yes,
It's
sir.
like an aircraft. Aircraft also, they don't throw it out of the door. Hopefully.
But
So,
if actually they are to throw out of the
vestibule, I know. The only hole in the vestibule is for garbage, I hope. So, the problem with that is, like you said, they can always dispose it of the next station.
Yeah.
Okay. But how do we enforce that? Because
You have the housekeeping, on-board housekeeping staff. They should have a tie-up with people in the stopping
no,
stations
I'm
who
saying,
will collect
okay,
the
enforce
garbage.
that people don't throw it out properly.
The problem is there's no incentive for him to do that. Therefore, he will continue to do that.
No, in Rajdhani you can't throw it out of the window.
They're putting it to the
The pavilion.
No,
Vestibule, bio toilets.
That's what they should ensure, that somebody at the stopping station collects it.
How do you enforce the pantry staff to not? How do you enforce the pantry staff to not throw trash onto the tracks? So I think in addition to what he has added that in the wayside stations, you allow people to collect your trash bags. If IR is short on staff, you have multiple startups in the trash industry who have come up with their own solutions.
Exactly, that's what I will also recommend.
So you can engage their services.
Yeah.
They can come, pick up the trash and recycle it, right?
Or do whatever.
Okay, Manish.
But like Ravi says, what is this incentive of putting it in the trash bag rather than throwing it out?
The trash has now value.
I think one by one.
Please.
Another thing that environment, like what Ravi was suggesting, there's some sort of like the problem of garbage disposal that DSP pointed out is also an administrative problem. because catering staff will ordinarily not step off the train at intermediate station unless they just collect supplies or load food. And there's somebody at the intermediate station who is designated to receive garbage from them. So they can't drop it on the platform, right? Somebody has to come collect it, maybe with a cart or something, or there has to be receptacles placed outside the coaches when the train comes in. This is something that needs to be sorted out because it's also a jurisdictional issue between the concerned station there. I mean, the train might be from another zone, like Bangalore, Rajdhani, passing through Nagpur, etc. That sort of thing, there needs to be some administrative arrangement sort of streamlined. The second thing I was hoping to hear more actually on this is the failure of the bio-toilet system. And I mean, IR has been experimenting with various models for the last 5 years. I think they've had some 4 different kinds of bio-toilets, one by DRDO, one by some other, the other 3 by different companies, one by RDO, something else that's the same house. You also have vacuum toilets, you have CDTS, the controlled discharge system. So it seems like on that sense, like even IR is pretty clueless about how to handle toilets and what is an active. Clearly all of these have failed. So is there something better that might work other than the existing method discharge?
No, so very interestingly, some aircraft.
Respond to this. If you know anything about it.
We have no idea because first of all, maybe the passenger behavior is the first thing. You throw whatever you want into your toilet. Okay, that may be a problem. So we are really no idea why it's not working here and should actually be working.
No, the other option is like you take the aviation example.
Yes. I was
I would like
point. Yes.
Take the
more
aviation
inputs on the input part rather than the output part, if you don't mind.
That's what. Nobody.
I don't know nobody's bothered about the catering staff part.
Raymond, let me complete. The aviation example, there are honey tankers. True. So you'll have something similar to that to take that out.
China
Call it honey. I mean, they call it
China
honey.
has also done that on the mainland.
Yeah.
Same point. Aviation industry.
Yeah.
So I have 2 points. One is the good side. So I've seen in Lucknow Shatabdi about the trash collection. They have at each station there are people who come and collect the big black bags of the trash, and that's how they don't throw it. I've seen it multiple times happening. So I think that can happen in Lucknow Shatabdi. It can happen in Rajdhani.
The agency that loading food onto Shatabdis and Rajdhani should also have a trash lorry to collect it from the train also.
The Vasai station they collect from Pune, Duganta as well as TVC Rajdhani.
Okay, I think
Other trains we don't have a contact.
I think they're on.
what do we do is sleeper closes when they throw it out of the window. So, Rajdhani those are minuscule percentage of our time.
No, but the
I think we are going to stop here.